Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of the 2nd season of ReZero. And last episode, we had Beatrice saying a lot of concerning things. Luckily, Subaru was able to die and be reincarnated, so he gets at least one more shot. I'm actually kind of lost track of what number of retries we're on, but we gotta be getting to the point where we reach success, right? Like right about now, I feel like that's about the time. Although I say that, but things haven't been going too well the last episode, because Subaru, he went out there with Garth and Ryuzu, and they were all talking, and we were learning cool things about Frederica, about her having a different dad than Garth, and she's got not the right blend of mixed blood, so she doesn't get trapped in there with them. You know, she could escape. You know, that was all important stuff to learn. But Garth learning Subaru's new plan to do the trials himself, that didn't go over too well. In fact, he was locked away because of it for 3 days until his BFF, his bestie, who he didn't know was his bestie, just came over to rescue him, and now everything's better. So hopefully we can go up from here. That's kind of where my expectations or hope. That's a better word for it. Hope is. My expectation is always just pile of corpses. So hopefully it's something more positive than that. So let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, play. And there's Ram. Never change, Ram. Fair enough. I mean, Subaru's been through a lot in this show. And yeah, I think we had the whole friendship thing that helped. Okay. Just slightly delayed our plan. We can still do it, I guess. Oh, we actually get the opening. That's nice. Yeah, Ram has just no idea the friendship building we had in that jail cell. She just completely missed that beautiful moment. I kind of feel bad for her. Man, just walking past your own frozen, decapitated corpse, that's got to be an experience. Not one a lot of people would have. Yeah, that woman. I like how the blood just gets rewound, going back up. Realize. Oof. Man, there's that charge Subaru does. Works pretty well as symbolism, just rushing forward and how much he gets cut down and sliced. He just keeps going. Back into it. I have not missed you. Yeah, we're definitely running low on time this iteration. Ram just impatiently waiting there. Oh. Good question. She was saying a lot of not great stuff there. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what she said, but There was a gospel thing, something about a mother. Anime. I still can't think of Beatrice as an anime. It's not something he's happy about for sure. Yeah. But what are you saying? Okay, that's a big relief to hear. But what is it then? True future. Okay, that's certainly interesting. I mean, gospel is a bit of a general term. It doesn't have to be witch associated. Okay, so they were just trying to trick us there. And it worked on me. That is definitely a big relief. I did not want her to be an enemy. I would have cried if we had to like actually fight her. Take her out. Yeah, we heard that before. Insufficient. That person, like the chosen one? Neo? Just keep telling us all this very vague, cryptic stuff. But okay. I mean, his face is like the only spot that's not injured, so you gotta go for that. Okay. Is it a silly question? No. That's exactly what an enemy would say, so I don't believe you. That's great. I see how it is, Subaru. Silence. Yeah, it's all about what Roswell says. Ouch. Damn, Ram. Oh no. Not accelerate. I mean, Garth. Oh god. We wanted to leave. Could you go away? Anywhere but here. This place kind of sucks. I mean, it can't be that complicated in there. What? Yeah, that went over my head too. But they seem to have gotten something out of that. Well, thanks, Ram. Okay. I mean, it's pretty dumb. He's the protagonist of this story, man. I really don't know. That poor tree. Okay, gotta make a break for it. Come on, Ram, beat him up. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Hopefully Ram can handle herself. What? What did you whistle for? Oh. Lights. Is that a light? What is that? Just a group of people, okay. I wasn't sure there's like fairy magic or something. Okay then. We really do have help. They make excellent lamps. Lampposts, rather. uh, I have faith in you. Hopefully Ram is okay. Oh no. Did Garth really cause that? Because that was just like a straight up landslide. What the heck? Oh, he transformed. Oh no. He is a big kitty. I like your sister better. Yeah, we need to leave now. Good kitty. Stay. I would not go near that thing if I were you, Subaru. Yeah, seriously. Oh no, God. Oto, no. We just became friends. This is why you don't make friends, Subaru. We might need another reset at this rate. I mean, definitely, Oto's dead, so without question. We just throwing pebbles at it. I appreciate the effort, though. Maybe you could slightly slow him down if you hit him in an eye. Oh. You need to leave, Subaru. Or die, one of the two. Preferably die. That poor animal, too. To his last breath. Did we reincarnate or reset by death, I mean? Because it would suck for this to... Huh. It's snowing. What exactly happened? Wouldn't be snowing if he reset. So yeah, I'm definitely confused. We saw this crystal glow, so it may have been just some magic being done. Man, that would be cold. Maybe Puck's around here somewhere. It definitely was not snowing before, I'm pretty sure. If we somehow jump to the second trial, it's probably not, though. Maybe a certain witch will pop up soon to talk to Subaru. Yeah, I just have no idea what's going on. I'm just talking to fill my confusion, really. Oh, is that... No, it's not Puck, this is just a rabbit. Well, it's got a horn, but a horn rabbit. It's pretty cute, but I'd watch out for its horn. You can poke an eye out. No, let's just reach for the rabbit, yeah. Oh, God! That's more than I thought that horn would do. Like, it took off the hand. Oh, God! And the leg. Jesus, how much damage did that do in a second? Oh, there's more than one. Seriously, where did we get taken? I want to go home. This is not a good place. Oh man, there's like thousands. Oh. Uh. Uh. That might have been the worst death he's had so far. That's up there at least. I mean, I know I made comments, but I really wasn't that worried about that rabbit initially. I thought the most would happen would he just get a little poke in his hand or something from the horn. Okay, now we get the witch. You should feel quite special, Subaru. Right? I have missed you. How could I ever forget? I'm gonna give you a head pat. Yeah, the rabbits are a problem too. Because she's cute. Getting pretty close there, Subaru. Well then. She's too cute to be a witch. I'll take my tea now. How do you forget something like that? Hey, if you don't want the tea, I'll take it. Probably a lot. Okay, Hanakawa. What do you mean, test? And she seems fine. Person who was able to tell somebody that. Heard you loud and clear. Still alive. Is it? Guess it just feels good to get to say it. Give him a head pat, Echidna. He's died a lot. I've lost track a while ago. How many times? Yeah, that one was pretty recent. Oh, there we go. She actually did. Actually getting chills. Subaru finally has somebody that he can just unload on. He's really never had that before. Like with anyone. That's a pretty big deal. Okay. Okay. That was the 8th episode of the 2nd season of ReZero, and it was definitely a pretty good one, for sure. So, where do I begin with this episode? I mean, that kind of last part made me kind of forget what happened in the early portion, so we'll just skim to that real quick. Well, yeah, there was a talk with Roswell, of course, which answered a pretty important question, because last episode definitely tried to make us concerned that Beatrice was with the witch's cult, but, you know, apparently she's not, although he didn't elaborate too much on her situation, but gave us enough to know that she's probably not an enemy, right? So that's good. She just has her own special circumstances and all that. So that's good. I'm sure we'll get more into that later. And Garth, man, Garth is just... he's a problem. He is a big problem. One minute we're all standing around talking about how we're going to do things and how, you know, getting ready to get out of there. Then Garth shows up with his big old sharp teeth and his, you know, rough, delinquent kind of talking style that he has, you know, the yelling and all that. He's a very distinctive speaking style in the show. Like, if you hear him, even if you don't see him yet, you know who's talking, you know, he's that kind of distinctness. But, yeah, we just kind of left Ram there to deal with him. But I'm guessing that didn't go too well because, you know, we saw him again not too long afterwards. Just this huge monstrosity. Like, we saw dirt flying. I wasn't quite sure what happened, because I thought to myself, well, I mean, Garth is the only one that's after us, but he can't do something quite like that, right? But once it became clear that he transformed, a lot made sense. We saw Frederica transform a couple episodes ago, and she looked pretty great. But she's like, you know, a quarter beast or whatever. So she's, of course, makes sense for hers to be a little bit different than Garth's, and he is just like this big tiger, like almost reminds me of that one tiger from Killing Bites. But he is very dangerous. Those claws just right through Oto. That really hurt to see, mostly because we had just confirmed our beautiful friendship, you know, between Natsuki, Subaru, and him. And then it just gone, and that's just kind of the story of Subaru's life. He gets attached to something and it's taken away or abused or assaulted or tortured or all of the above. That is just Subaru's life, really. So, you know, I guess it's not too surprising in that regard, but still was horrifying to watch all the same. I was definitely confused about what happened after he escaped, because we saw the you know, the stone glow, and he just kind of came to this snowy place, but I didn't think it was snowing anywhere in the show, really. So, wasn't quite sure what we're looking at here, but I guess it doesn't matter too much, because he just died and anyway. So, yeah, those rabbits just... There was just one rabbit initially. It was pretty cute, aside from the little horn. And we just wanted to pet it. Next thing we know, the hand's off, a finger's off that hand, and then we saw his leg was gone too. And a couple other rabbits pop up. There's blood in the snow. A few more rabbits pop up. Eventually hundreds, maybe thousands of rabbits pop up, and Subaru was just destroyed piece by piece. That might just be the most brutal death he's had so far. It's at least top 3 for sure. Like, man, they lingered on that too. Just, that was just horrifying to watch. But then we got something a bit more familiar, which is the tea party with our favorite witch friend, Echidna. And she is quite nice. I really did not expect a witch to be such a high best girl candidate. Like, she's probably top 3 at this point. At the very least top 5. Maybe top 3. I had to think about it, but she was pretty great this episode especially, you know? I mean, when we first met her, we had our first tea party. There was definitely a lot of Moab points for her, for sure. And she has, you know, obviously a beautiful character design very similar to Amelia, but she's also got, you know, this nice, like, black, just her outfit. I do quite like her outfit, you know. She's got, like, a little butterfly in her hair. She has such a really nice design, in my opinion. And this episode, she kind of managed to be a bit of a, what's a good word for it? I don't know, therapist, I don't really want to use that word, but somebody that Subaru can, like, actually talk to, confide in, somebody that knows what's going on, somebody that he can talk to about pretty much everything and is very much willing to listen to it, you know? That means a lot to Subaru. Just being able to say that and not have somebody that he cares about dying in his arms as a result, that's a very special thing, and just, it's a big deal. I can't even imagine how Subaru feels in this scene. And I even suggested that Ken give him a head pat, and she actually gave him a freaking head pat. Like, just, wow, why would you ever want to leave? I don't know why I keep spitting out her tea. Like, I would happily drink that up. I just don't know what his issue with that is. Kind of reminds me of Kobayashi in the tail, that situation. But, yeah, that was a really nice scene at the end, definitely. Just overall, a really good episode. I just can't believe how savage that scene with the rabbits got, because I really didn't expect that at all. Like, I figured he would die eventually, because we can't just accept Oto's dead. I wouldn't accept that. So I was expecting him to die at some point, just not quite like that at all. But I really do appreciate getting more Echidna, for sure. I really did think the rabbit was Puck for a second, but no. No, it was not. Yeah, really not too much more to say on the episode. It was a really good one. I'm glad Beatrice is not an evil witch cultist. That was definitely one of the biggest relief of the episode, for sure. And Garf is just such a pain. Like, I never really liked Garf that much to begin with, but he's just kind of going down, you know, for me. We got a new saying. Hoshin was Banan Sunset, which apparently everyone here knows what that means, but Subaru doesn't know. I didn't know. But it means pretty much, yeah, surrender or all-out attack. And as we found out, Garf's all-out attack is pretty brutal. Something you want to avoid if you can. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing the next episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.